Had this credulous, lazy Jack merely swapped his mother's well-being for some magic beans, he'd have remained an anonymous fool. But add high crimes and misdemeanors to his folly, and he gets a tale named after him.
Jack, dear, we've sold everything except Milky White. Now she must go, so we might buy a nice piece of cheese for you.
I'll take you to market and get a fair price.
He wouldn't know a fair price if it bit him on the backside, and note that finding a paying job never occurred to him.
Where are you off to with that lovely cowboy?
I'm going to sell her at the market.
I can offer you 5 magic beans for her and save you the walk. Plant them and by morning they'll grow right up to the sky.
Really?
To verify this dubious character's claim would presumably be too much like work. Besides, he's besotted by the prospect of possessing magic beans.
Mother, I've made an extraordinary bargain.
Tell all, my treasure.
I got these magic beans.
Oh, my Jack, whatever shall we do? We have nothing for supper. Let's go to bed.
Their very existence now threatened, she recommends a nap. Ah, well. Overnight, and here I remark that even a blind pig occasionally finds an acorn, the beans grew into a gigantic beanstalk.
Just like the stranger said. I wonder what's up there.
Oh, Jack, don't climb. You'll fall and break your neck, and I'll be left all alone in the world.
Jack pays no heed to her words or tears. With no plan, with no clue, he begins to climb. Must have looked easy.
I've climbed all day, so I must be going somewhere. There's sure to be food in such a big place.
Ooh, you best come inside, boy. It's dangerous for you out here.
Oh, surely not, missus. It looks very peaceful.
Typical Jack. Frequently wrong, but never in doubt. No resources, no skills, no idea of what he's doing. In short, no sense. But instead of dying unknown and hungry, he's saved by the kindness of a stranger. Is he grateful? Not today.
Give me another piece of pie. I'm so hungry I could eat an ox. And tell whoever is making that noise to hush. I'll want a nap soon.
That's my husband, Blunderbore. He feeds on human flesh and would find you a tasty morsel.
Fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell the blood of a human. Be he live or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
Oh, nonsense, dear. You smell the scraps of that tyke you enjoyed last night. Have a wash and tidy up. Wait, he always has a doze after eating.
So, Jack abuses his saviour's hospitality. Twice he robs her husband, and, not satisfied with a single windfall, his greed leads him back for more. Is there anything excepting honest work this boy won't do?
You seem very like the boy who stole our gold.
Wasn't me, missus. My brother, perhaps. A very naughty boy. Might I have a bite to eat?
Oh, all right. But if you don't hide immediately, you'll be on the menu.
Fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell the blood of a human. Be he live or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
No, dear, I'm braising an ox. Sit down. How about a nice barrel of beer?
Bring me my hen and my harp. Now go to bed.
If Ms. Blunderbore were any less perceptive, she'd be a mineral. It's like Jack met the only person in the world less discerning than himself. Lucky boy.
Lay! Sing!
Master, save me!
Stop! Thief!
Jack is a thief, and the ogre is really not impressing me.
I'll track you by your smell, you beauty stinker. I'll squash you like a dung beetle and feed you to my goats.
I wish I'd cut off your ugly snout, you overgrown ape.
In many tales, there's little to differentiate between the threats and insults of those about to be winners and those about to be dead.
Mother, quick, bring me an axe.
The rhyme would go, the giant fell down and broke his crown, etc., etc., blah, blah. As if Jack even knew how to use an axe. Jack and his mother became rich, and it's said that he married a princess and that they lived happily ever after. What he did to acquire his fortune is clear. What he did to deserve it remains a mystery. If you'd like a different version of Jack, one with more verve and age-appropriate reality, play on! Let the misery begin. A clueless cow, more fit for the knacker's yard than for the market, fires up this terrible tale of reckless woe, theft and murder. Which cow to sell? Let's make the choice a little easier. Stormy! Jack and the cow share a common trait. They revere inertia. Let's give them a good reason to move. The standstill earns Jack and the cow swift kicks in tender spots. Move out, boy! Get on, sissy! A garden variety bean seller, far down on his luck, but not lacking in chutzpah, sees Jack and the cow and decides he wants to enter the cheese business.
Dadgummit!
Oh, so now he's dealing in magic beans. Who'd buy that? Jack, that's who. Let's seal the deal. No good can come of this. So let's get on with it. God damn. Not quite the windfall she expected for the sale of their prize bovine. Phooey. Mother beats the tar out of Jack until the sun comes up. All right, that might help. Most would say not much, but not me. Beat on, Mama, beat on! And in the morning... The beanstalk juts high into the sky and through a few villagers for special effects. Come on, boy! Get on board the Grimm Express! We've got giants to topple! Jack climbs the beanstalk. I'd like it if he fell. Too bad Jack falling to his death can't be part of the story. A room with a view. Jack stumbles upon a giant's castle. Some would call this breaking and entering. Oh good, some proper mischief. our lad tries to steal the golden goose. Too bad that beast doesn't have the brains to bite Jack's head off. The goose isn't enough. Jack goes for the gold. Let's make his life a little more interesting. Surprisingly aerodynamic for a golden goose. Smell our tail feathers, you great bellowing oaf! You goddamn. Whoa, someone has a little weed problem. Let's do some gardening. At last, Jack's return home. Let's finish this thing off proper. Bigger they are, the harder they fall. And the bloodier. Jack barely escaped death and a steady job, and more's the pity. But it wasn't all golden eggs and happy days, was it? No. Call it karmic debt. Who walks through the befouled pastures of robbery and homicide without getting a load of psychic manure on his shoes? It all had to be paid for, and it was.
Jack, you useless lout! Go sell the cow, let me starve!
Do I have to do everything? I was just about to take a nap.
Only his mother, a monument of self-control, could resist assaulting him with a sharp implement as she placed their future in his idle hands.
Where you going with that flea-bitten, flat-uttered bag of bones, boy?
I'm going to sell her at the market.
She'll never make it half that far. Give me one gold piece and I'll take her off your hands.
I have no money.
You drive a very hard bargain, my son. What's that? I'll give you these coloured beans. They'll bring you lasting good fortune.
Really? Excellent. The profit from Milky White wouldn't last a month.
The stranger knew his man, dim as a deep cave. Had they been of similar size, Jack would not have escaped the encounter with his trousers.
I've made a good deal, I think.
Anything less, Jack, and we must throw ourselves down the well. You first.
I got these magic beans.
Oh, Jack, what have you done? How could you be such a dolt? Such an idiot? A cow gone for a bunch of coloured beans? You stupid, stupid swine! We've got nothing to eat but lard and chicken droppings.
Jack goes to bed, his supper laying heavier on him than his bruises. While he sleeps, the beans become a hideous beanstalk. To those without wit or expectations, anything out of the ordinary is remarkable.
Huge beanstalk must be other words for good fortune. We are saved. A monstrous bean will be born. We can eat for a year.
Ah, the true Jack has neither the imagination nor the inclination to explore the beanstalk. But his mother, recoiling from the prospect of dependency on a mutant bean, helps him exert the effort.
God, climbing's like work. I'm hungry. There must be food round here that needs people to eat it.
Aren't you a plump, comely and well-formed creature?
No, Mum. My name is Jack.
Come inside, boy. I don't think you've the wit to survive on your own.
If you say so, I'm perishing from hunger.
Jack's stomach is a strong persuader and always trumps his brain. When he wants to fill his face, no risks deter him. It's a miracle he survived childhood. Fortune, however, is fickle. The lady likes him as a child likes a cream puff.
Oh, give me another piece of pie. I'm so hungry I could eat an ox. And tell whoever's making that noise to hush. I'll want a nap soon.
Your manners compare unfavourably to a pig. But I won't taste any the worse for it. Perhaps I should serve you to blunderbore as an appetizer. No, I'll save you for myself.
Fee-fi-fo-fum! I smell the blood of a human! Be he live or be he dead, I'll grind his bones and pop his head!
Wrong again, blunderbore. That's the third time this week. Leave now and you'll be meat for his hounds.
Her motives are clear to us, but not to a dunderhead like Jack. He acts as he always does, without a thought for anyone but himself or for anything but the main chance.
You miserable, puny rogue! You stole my husband's gold, and I took a fearsome beating!
Wasn't me, missus. My brother, perhaps. A very naughty boy. Might have come in for a bite to eat.
Do you take me for an idiot, boy? Blunderbore's at table now and will be grateful to eat you for dessert. You're done for.
Might I have a last request, Mum? A cool drink of water?
I suppose it won't hurt for you to be a bit juicy.
Bring more beer, woman!
Be right there, dear.
For once, Jack gets high marks for initiative. Fear of death will focus even the dullest minds.
About time, too.
Now Jack's survival is assured. There's so little justice in the world, having dispatched one of his adversaries and incapacitated the other. Fool that he is, his advantage was temporary.
I am what nature made me, but you, born a man, are a cockroach! 1,000 curses on your kith and ken! May your generation be the last to pollute the earth!
I curse you too, you big, mean, ugly, bad giant!
If Jack had ever heard the old saw about sticks and stones, he may have missed the point.
Mother, quick! Bring me an axe!
I can't walk, Jack.
Perhaps Jack grasps the saying that it's better to be lucky than good or competent, but probably not. And his luck, such as it is, did not last. He never married. He had to care for his mother, who was an invalid, having been struck by a carelessly thrown bag of gold. Jack suffered from a chronic chicken flu, and the golden harp sang nothing but funeral dirges. Yes, he escaped poverty and starvation, but at what cost? And why was it necessary? Ah, there's the rub. May all our stories end so well. Until next time.